So I want you to start sitting down, cross-legged position, Indian style, Sukhasana position. Create space for the discs, so really stretch out that vertebral column. Keep that back nice and straight. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Lengthen the neck, and then slightly tuck the chin in, very slightly. Close your eyes, and let's connect with our breath. The deep diaphragmatic breathing. Yogis do it, opera singers do it, swimmers do it. It starts deep in the abdomen, working on expanding from the abdomen and dropping that diaphragm, expanding the rib cage to make room for the lung expansion, and bring that breath all the way up to your collarbone or clavicles, where the apex of your lungs are. Hold at the top there for 3 seconds, and then take a big, long exhale for a count of 6. So the 6-3, 6-3 breath. Let's do a cycle of 5 at your own pace. Here we go. Two more. One more breath. Raise the arms up, deep breath. Exhale, prayer position. Let's set the intention for today's practice. We're actually going to use the motto that we use for our business. Be fit, be fierce, be balanced. I'm adding that, okay? Here we go. Repeat it 3 times. Be fit, be fierce, be balanced. Be fit, be fierce, be balanced. Be fit, be fierce, be balanced. Palms overhead, 3 deep breaths. Stretch the arms out. I'm going to begin the warm up now. 15 minutes. Fingertips touching the mat. Back nice and straight, chin to the chest. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck. Now take that left ear to the left shoulder. Chin to the chest. Right ear to the right shoulder. Chin to the chest. Bring the head up to neutral. Turn to the right. Come to the center. Turn to the left. Come to the center. Tilt that right ear to the right shoulder. Right hand to the crown of the head. Very slightly lift that left hand up. Not all the way up, just slightly, 2 inches off the mat. Now you'll feel the stretch in the neck muscles. So slide your hand forward, slide it back. 2 more. 1 more. Good switch. So now you take your left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the crown of the head, right hand slightly up off the mat. Slide forward, slide back, keep going. Good. And return. Take the hands onto the knees. C-shaped spine, scoop hollow and round that back. Feel the stretch in the upper back. Stay here for 3 breaths, chin to the chest. Good. Bring the the spine nice and straight. Raise the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop hollow and ground that back. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop hollow and round that back. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop hollow and round that back. Moving into cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 2 more cat-cows. Don't forget to breathe deeply as you lean forward, open the chest, inhale through the nose. And then exhale, rounding your back, chin to the chest, lean back onto your sacrum. 1 more time. Now take a big circle all the way around. Kundalini circles. Moving clockwise, breathing and feeling every single muscle along the trunk, the lower back muscles, QL, all the way to the front, the obliques. Let's go in the opposite direction now. And come back to the center. All right, let's open those hips now. So very gently walk the hands forward. Stay here for 3 breaths as I read the messages. Good morning, Suzanne. Hi, Marilyn. Yes, you can take this later, absolutely. All right. I'll sign you in, Marilyn. 1 more breath here. And very gently roll it up, 1 vertebra at a time. Beautiful. Ready to switch legs. Walk the hands forward. 4 breaths. All right, walk the hands over to the right side and to the left side. And when you're ready, gently lift this left hand up. Heel, stretch to the side. Keep the hips grounded. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over to the left. Beautiful. Raise both arms up now. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Look over this left shoulder. Stay here for 4 breaths. Raise both arms up. Exhale, twist. 4 breaths here. All right, let's flow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. 1 more time. All right, back to the center. And rotate those shoulders. Take 4 fingers in front of the shoulder, the thumb behind that deltoid muscle, back of the shoulder. Rotate around backwards 4 times. And now let's go forwards. Take the hands, interlace them behind you. Open the chest, fold forward. 4 deep breaths. Slowly come up. Good. Let's warm up our wrists. Rotate by interlacing the hands. Good. Take the tops of the hands on the ground. Now take your fingertips facing your body and bring the palms down. Good. Now let's do eagle arms, which we're going to do Garudasana as a balancing pose today for sure. So let's warm up the shoulders. Bend the elbows 90 degrees. Take this left hand underneath the right elbow. Palms face each other. Inhale and exhale. Take the elbows to the chest, chin to the chest. Take that left ear to the left shoulder, chin to the chest. Right ear to the right shoulder, chin to the chest. Unravel the arms. And now let's begin with the other side. So take this left hand underneath the right elbow. Palms face each other. Inhale and exhale. Elbows to the chest, chin to the chest. Rotate the left ear to the left shoulder. Chin to the chest. Right ear to the right shoulder. Chin to the chest. Good. All right. Straighten out the legs. Flex and point the toes. Rotate the ankles. Rotate in the opposite direction. Good. All right. Take your bolster now. Place it in front of you. And let's do turtle pose. So create a diamond shape with the legs, soles and feet together. Place the feet on top of this bolster. So once you have this diamond shape, feet on top of the bolster, soles and feet together, take the hands underneath the ankles and place your hands on top of the bolster. 4 breaths here. Good. Slowly come up. All right. Straighten just one leg. So straighten your left leg. Take the right foot over the left thigh. So you're really getting a good stretch in that hamstring, the calves. Take your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Spinal twist here. 4 breaths. Twist to the opposite side. And return. Switch. Keep the right foot flexed. Bend this left knee. Left foot over the right thigh. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Lengthen and twist. 4 breaths. Turn the head and the body to the opposite side. And come back. Good. Keep the feet on this bolster. Again, you're going to feel a nice deep stretch here. Bring the arms up, hinge forward, and hook your hands on the bolster as you gently move forwards. Keep that back nice and straight. Hinge from the hips. 4 breaths here. Slowly come up. Good. Now take the bolster. I'm going to go more fast so you can see what I'm doing. Continue to keep it transverse, but this time put your buttocks and sit on it. So sit on top of the bolster. Your sitting bones, otherwise known as the issue to prostate and anatomy. So feel that bone sitting right on that bolster. Note my pelvis is shifted now forward. Okay. And that's going to help me really stretch those hamstrings. So same thing. We're going to bring the arms up, hinge from the hips, lean forward. Reach for the toes or the heels. And if you're really feeling tight this morning, just keep the back flat and place your hands on the shins, just like this. Okay, so level 1 here. Level 2, floor. Level 3, soles of the feet, deep stretch. 4 breaths here. Good, slowly come up. All right. So now we're going to bend this left knee, sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. Note, this is a deeper stretch because again, you're sitting on a bolster and you're tilted forwards with your pelvis, okay? Take your left hand to your right foot, square those hips, do a little body check here. Make sure the hips are square. Bring the arms up. Again, take a deep breath to prep. Exhale, hinge forward. Notice how straight my back is coming down. And take 4 breaths here. If you want, take your right hand behind the back. Slowly come up. And switch. Straighten out the left leg so your left knee is straight. Take the sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh. Body check again, square the hips, right hand to the left foot. Bring both arms up. Okay. And here we go. Hinge from the hips, back is flat, lean forward. Again, if it's too much, hands on the shin, just like this. Okay. If you want to go deeper, hands on the floor. Deepest hands to the soles of the feet. So left foot. Let it take your left hand if you want. If you're nice and deep in the stretch, take the left hand behind the back. 4 breaths. And slowly come up. All right. All right, so here we go. Now I'm going to do butterfly. So see how nice and flat my back is. I'm staying in profile. As you've seen me do butterfly over and over again, facing forwards. But I'm doing it this way so you can see the technique. My hips are still on the bolster. My knees are wide open. My hands are on the ankles. And very consciously, I'm mindful of keeping back straight and just hinging from the hips really slowly. This is a very intense stretch. And I'm at about 45 degrees. I would stay right here, 4 breaths. And slowly come up. Good. All right. Straighten out the legs. Shake it out. And now let's move into extended wide ankle pose, otherwise known as a straddle. Stretch those inner thigh muscles before we begin our sun salutations. So open those legs out to wherever they feel comfortable today. Remember, each day is a different day. Sometimes the muscles feel tight, depending on your physiology of the day. And then sometimes you feel super flexible, but that doesn't mean that just because you can, you should. Don't overstretch. You never want to pull the tendon from the origin or insertion site. Okay, here we go. Hands on top of this bolster. Knees and toes facing the ceiling. Okay, take a deep breath to prep. Exhale, hinge from the hips, slide forward. And now you're going to take a deep inhale and slide back up. Okay, 3 more times. 3, 2, 1, and now stay here 4 breaths. Slide up. Take your left hand to the bolster. Right hand up to the ceiling. Slide over to your left foot, side stretch here, 4 breaths. Center the right hand on the bolster. Left hand up. Slide over to the right foot, 4 breaths. And return. Good. All right. Go. Take the bolster sideways, horizontal. Knees on the bolster. Cat-cow. Curl the toes under. Your hands should be shoulder width apart. Drop the belly, arch the back. Round the back, chin to the chest. Keep going. 3 more. 2. 1. Hip rotations. Big circles. 3 on one side, clockwise here. And opposite direction. 1. 2. 3. Puppy dog pose. Armpits down, hips are up. Good. Slowly come up. All right, bird dog pose. Center the left knee. Bring the right leg up, square the hips. Tummy in, left hand out. 4 breaths. All right, if you want to hook this left hand to the right foot, do so now. Otherwise, stay in the original pose. 4 breaths. And release. Good. Child's pose, big toes together. Knees bolster width apart. 4 breaths here. Forehead to the ground. Then come back up. Okay, now to the center of the left knee. Roll the left toes under. Right leg goes back, square the hips. Left hand out, 4 breaths. Good. Left hand, right foot. Grab the left hand to the right foot and hook yourself up here. If this is too much, go back to the original position, 4 breaths. Good. All right. This time, knees together. Child's position with knees together. Rounding your back, chin to the chest, forehead to the knees or bolster, hands to the heels. 4 breaths. Good. Okay, rise up. Here's what we're doing next. Place your bolster right next to you. Take your left knee on the bolster. Take your right leg extended out. Okay. So now you can take your left hand on the ground. Feel the stretch here. So let me go further so you can see me sort of in this view of camera. Okay. So deep stretch here. Really create a semicircle and bring this right hand towards the ground. Good. All right. Now lift this leg up and right hand towards the ceiling. Hold here. 3 breaths. One long line between the right hand and the left leg. Good. Bend the right knee and take the right hand to the right foot. Notice I'm looking up with it so that I'm feeling a stretch in the hip flexor and the front quads. Take the right hand to the right foot, bend the knee, bring it behind you. One more breath. And release. elbows. Good, other side. So take your right hand onto the ground, left foot extended, left hand over the head, big semicircle here, stretch this whole left side of the body. Good, okay. Left hand up towards the ceiling, left leg up. 3 more breaths. Good, bend this left knee, take the left hand to the left foot, and hook yourself up, create this big circle behind you. Ring. And release, good. Child's pose again. Good, all right. Open the legs out, place the feet down. Using this bolster, slide forward. So it's a downward dog pose with the feet spread out. Armpits towards the kneecaps. Let me go in profile so you can see how that looks. Legs are spread apart. You should feel a deep stretch in the shoulders and the hamstrings. Good, now walk the hands behind you. And now come into the Hindi squat. Perhaps using the bolster as a guide, turn the feet out and drop the hips down. You may or may not reach the ground, but that's the goal. So let me go in profile. So I am in profile. Let me go forwards, frontal view here. There I am. See where my hips are? So come down towards the ground, towards this bolster, and place your elbows by the inner thighs. Rock it out back and forth. Good. Hands on the floor. Come up, turn the feet out, and rise up, bending the knees. Hands on the knees. Or I should say front of the thigh, just for the kneecap, okay? Not on the kneecap. Slide back and forth. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs. Drop the right shoulder down. Drop the left shoulder down. Goddess pose. Keep those knees bent, elbows bent 90 degrees, and hold. 3, 2, 1. Straight out the knees. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. Until you're standing. Shake it out. All right. I hope that was a nice, good warm up. In addition to some standing poses like goddess pose, and of course the Hindi squat. We're going to move now to sun salutations. So come to the front of the mat. And with these sun salutations, we're going to mix it up with a variety of standing poses. And the third one, we're going to do a balancing pose. I'm thinking Garudasana, eagle pose. Okay, here we go. So find your Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet should be hip distance apart. Don't overstretch those knees. At the knee joint, keep the knees a little bit loose. But tuck the tailbone under, navel to the spine, lengthen the whole vertebral column, shoulders away from the ears. So that's the proper posture. Always do a posture check before you do any exercise. Really work on that pelvic floor being engaged and the abdominal muscles, your core, engaged, supporting your lower back. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, breath position. Arms up, open, head open, chest and swan dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Hands on the shin, back is flat. Exhale, fold forward, bending the knees. You could jump or step back into your plank pose. So it goes like this, we step back into plank, or jump back into plank. All right, now that we're in plank pose, let's do a chaturanga dandasana. So hug the elbows towards the rib cage, bend, 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 bend slowly, control movement. Inhale, upward facing dog, tops of the feet on the mat and hands on the mat, open the chest, upward facing dog. Exhale, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Good, center, the left foot, raise the right leg up. Bring it forward between the hands, pivot the ball of the left foot so that the left heel is down, your toes are facing 10 o'clock, rise up, warrior 1. Hips are square, 3 breaths here. Good. Interlace your fingers, palms together, open the chest. Still warrior 1, when your hands are interlaced. And now fold forward, shoulders to the inside of that right knee, arms overhead. Keep the hands interlaced. Feel the stretch in the shoulders. Let rise up. Bicycle the hands into warrior 2. Hips are facing the left, arms are horizontal, head facing the right middle finger. Knee, right knee towards the pinky toe, over the ankle. 3 breaths. Reverse warrior. Left hand behind the back, right hand over the head. 3 breaths. Good. Right elbow to the right knee. Left hand over the head. Good. Now your right hand, see my right hand and my right elbow on the right knee? Place this right hand on the floor. Deeper stretch. Side lunge. 3 breaths. Good. Place the left hand down now. Square the hip, straightening out the right knee. Pyramid pose. 3 breaths. Taking the left hand to the inside of this right foot. If you have a bolster, grab one at this time. Place it to the inside of the right foot for reverse triangle. Okay, so left hand on block the bolster. Square the hips. Turn your torso to the right. Right hand up, one long line. Right palm facing outwards. Good. Right hand down. Take the bolster away from now. All right. And what you're going to do is very simple. You're going to take this right foot back, downward dog. 2 breaths. 1 breath. Inhale into plank. Chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump or step forward into forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Lost the balance there. Exhale, fold. Airplane the arms out. Lift up, open the chest. Exhale, grab position. Good. So you've been with me a few weeks now. So Vinyasa flow, that's a very typical, more moderate to advanced or intermediate level sequencing of Vinyasa flow yoga. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Take a breather, get into the water, and do the other side. Notice we did every possible standing pose all together. We didn't do triangles, so like regular triangles, so we're going to do that next once we finish. Continuing this other side. Okay. Ready? Come to the front of the mat. Mountain pose. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now lift your arms up. Exhale, prayer position. Arms overhead, open the chest, and swan dive down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Good. All right, jump or step back into play. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good. Center the right foot, left leg comes up. Left foot forward, between the hands. Pivot the ball of the right foot. Right heel down. Your right foot should be about 2 o'clock. In terms of turn out. Hips squared, rise up. Warrior one on this opposite side. 3 breaths here. Good. Remember what we did on the other side. Take your hands, interlace them, open the chest. Palms together, 3 deep breaths. Good. And now remember, bring the shoulders to the inside of that left knee, arms overhead. 3 deep breaths. Good. Bicycle the hands out into warrior 2. 3 deep breaths. Remember, left knee over the ankle towards the pinky toe. Arms horizontal. Turn your head to the left middle finger. Shoulders down. Tummy in. Reverse warrior. Right hand behind the back. Left hand overhead towards the back wall. 3 deep breaths. Good. Take the left elbow to the left knee. Right hand overhead. One long line between the right hand and the right foot. Shoulders away from the ears. 3 deep breaths. Left hand to the floor, if possible. Right hand over the head. 3 deep breaths. Good. Release. Place the right hand down, square the hips, pyramid pose. 3 deep breaths. Grabbing your block or bolster. Place the block to the inside of the left foot. Right hand on top of this block or bolster. Position your right foot behind you at 2 o'clock. Left foot straight, hips are square. Left hand to the hip, left hip. Turn the torso all the way over to the left side. Keep the hips square. Just the torso from the navel up turns to the left. Slowly bring that left hand up, one long line. 4 breaths. Good. Okay. Place the left hand down. Lift the bolster to the side. You know what's next. Left foot back. Downward dog. 2 breaths. Inhale into plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Walk or jump forward to forward bend. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Airplane the arms out, lift up, open the chest, palms together. Exhale, grab position. Beautiful. All right, now sequence number 2. You can do this one more time. Shake the legs out. We're going to do the 3rd and final sequence. So this sun salutation will involve balancing. So we're going to do Garudasana into crescent, and then the whole sequence again. Chaturanga, yada yada. Okay. So find a nice comfortable spot on the mat. Find a focal point. Body check. Note what I just did. Index fingers together. Thumbs together. Create that inverted triangle. Pull in and up. Why do I do this? My center of gravity is right below my navel. This is what creates balance and stability, being grounded and being able to do balancing poses. If you have a banana back and loosey-goosey, all right, you're not going to be stable. So you create the foundation right below the navel. That's how you balance. Okay, so let's do that. Left open floor, in and up. Lean over to the left side. Wrap the right leg around the ankle. Bend at the hips, hinge at the hips, bend the elbows. Since you wrap the right foot around the left ankle, you're going to wrap the right hand around the left elbow. Garudasana, eagle pose. Balance here. 4 breaths. But open your wings and shoot this right leg back without putting it down. Right into a crescent pose. Deep upper lunge here. Arms up. Interlace all your fingers except index finger and thumb. Stay in this crescent for 3 breaths. Good. Palms together. Prayer position. Take your right elbow to the outside of the left knee for a twist. 3 breaths here. Good. Place the hands on the mat. Left foot back, downward dog. 3 breaths here. Balance and plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Center the left foot, raise the right leg up. Bring it forward between the hands. Warrior 1, just temporarily pull up. Warrior 2, transition. And now let's do our triangle. So straighten out the right knee. Lean forward, come into your triangle. 3 breaths here. Now we'll do something fun and different that we never do. Bend this front knee. Can you do this? This is tricky. Take your right hand in front of the right foot. Guess what you're going to do? Watch what I do. I'm going to slide this right foot that's standing. My right knee is bent. I'm going to slide it back into a side plank. Here we go. Boom. 3 breaths here. Good. Into plank and child's pose, rest. Good. Come up into your downward dog. And walk the feet up to the hands. Bend the knees and roll it up 1 vertebra at a time. All right, shake it out. Got 1 more sequence to do. Garudasana or eagle pose on the opposite side. And then we'll be all done. Okay, so hopefully you're sweating as am I. It's time to put that hair up, right? So get your breath, get a drink of water now. We're going to do the same sequence on the opposite side. Okay, remember what I said about this. Find that nice core strength to keep you balanced. Pelvic floor in and up, create that inverted triangle. Lean over now to the right. Wrap your left foot around the right ankle. Bend the elbows. Take the left hand. All right, so your left foot's around the right ankle. Take your left hand around the right elbow. So let's do this. It's hard to construct and do, but here I am. Okay, 4 reps here. Good. Open your wings, arms up, chest up, and shoot this left foot back right into your crescent pose. Interlace all your fingers except index finger and thumb. 4 breaths here. Find your stability. Good. Palms together. Take your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Or a twist. Back to the center, left heels down, warrior 1, warrior 2, transition, straighten out this right knee, and go right into your triangle. So now just transitional movement. 3 breaths here. All right, remember the trick. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Take this right hand in front of the right foot, slide this right like that, plank, side plank. Nice trick, right? 3 breaths here. Good, both hands down, plank, and child's pose, and you're done. Stretch down, the guided meditation is next. 4 breaths here. Come up onto the knees, C-shaped spine, grounding your back, hands on the knees, chin to the chest. Good, back straight, drop the right hip down, and bring the legs around. Okay, have your bolster. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, push your block away, not going to need it anymore. Work your way down onto your back in supine position. Use your abdominal muscles, note 1 vertebra at a time. All right, here we go, shoulder bridge, bend the knees, feet are flat, parallel to each other. Hips come up, slowly take a deep breath into the breath. Exhale, lift, scoot the shoulders close to each other. Hands to the heels if you can, or interlace your fingers if you want. Or third option, best option for me, I support my lower back with the hands cradling that lower back right above the sacrum. Feet are flat, feet are parallel the whole time. Don't do this. If you do this, it's kind of like cheating, not getting a good enough stretch. Heels down. 4 breaths. Don't crunch your neck like this. Bring the head up slightly so your neck is nice and straight. Deep breathing. And come down. 1 vertebra at a time. Tuck your baby. Hands to the soles of the feet. feet, bend the knees, and rock back and forth left to right. Okay. Next, inversion. Easy, easy inversion. Sleeping tiger, just legs coming up. So place the bolster right below your tailbone, right on your tailbone, but below that lower back, around your sacral region. All right? Where your basic buttocks is, basically. Very simple, legs and arms up to reverse the blood flow. Wiggle the fingers and toes to encourage that. Close your eyes and breathe deeply to turn on the relaxation response. Turning down the sympathetic fight or flight and all that exercise and moving into a really nice slow guided meditation. So we bring you down 2-3 notches slowly. Focus on the breathing now for about 2 minutes. Turning on the rest and relaxation response. All right, bring the legs down now. Arms overhead. Beautiful stretch here. Tuck the right knee into the chest. Keep the left knee straight. Feel the left hip flexor stretching. And switch. And release. Lift the pelvis up and take the bolster away. Tuck the knees into the chest. Draw the knees over to the left, upper body just to the right. 4 breaths here. Turn the head towards the right hand. Try to keep the right shoulder down and the knees on the left side towards the mat. You can gently press with your left hand. Lift the knees up. Draw the knees over to the right. Upper body twist to the left. Try to bring that left shoulder down. Right palm to the outside of the left thigh. 4 breaths. And come back. Cross at the ankles, hands behind the knees, forehead towards the knees. Rock and roll 3 times, massaging that spine. 1, 2, 3. And lay down. This is your last portion of the practice. Place the bolster behind the knees. Get settled into the mat, maybe an eye pillow with some lavender, whatever works for you. Doubt that you're hot or cold at this point. You should be cooling down. So take a couple of deep breaths as I guide you into this nice, deep relaxation, yoga nidra, guided meditation. When you are ready, begin progressive muscle relaxation by pointing and flexing the toes. Point and flex the toes. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, let it go. Relax the feet. Bring the awareness to the lower legs, knees, and thighs. Squeeze the muscles tight. Take a deep breath. Exhale, relax the muscles of the lower legs, knees, and thighs. Now bring the awareness to the hips, the gluteal muscles. Squeeze the hips tight. Squeeze the gluteal muscles. If you have enough strength, lift the hips up off the mat 2 inches. Take a deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Come to the belly breath. Take a deep inhale. Expand from the belly. Hold at the top. And big exhale, let it go. Now take that breath and bring it up into the rib cage. Hold. Open the mouth. Big sigh, let it go. Now take that breath and bring it all the way up to the clavicles. Deepest breath. Open the mouth. Big sigh, let it go. Come to the hands. Lift the hands up. Squeeze. Make a tight fist. Inhale. Stretch the fingers out. Exhale. Release and let go. To the shoulders, lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release, and let go. Go to the facial muscles. Begin to squeeze and squint the face tight. Stretch the face, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, release, and let go. Let go of the lower jaw and the upper jaw. Relax your lips, cheeks, nose, eyes, forehead, scalp, to a body scan. Scan the body from head to toe for any remaining pockets of tension. Breathing into that space. Exhaling and consciously letting go of the tension. Breathe in relaxation. Breathe out tension. Breathe in positive energy. Exhale out negative emotions, negative thoughts and fears. If thoughts and fears pop up, anxieties, worries, to-do lists, it is quite normal. It is the monkey mind. Pay it no mind. See it as just a distraction. Witness the thought, but then let it go. Slowly clearing away all the emotions, all the physical tension, and the mental strain. As you declutter, you awaken to your peaceful self, your true self, your soul. Take your soul journey and ascend to the top of a mountain. See yourself there, at the top of a majestic mountain. There is snow up here, and from the top, you look down, and in the valley, there's green grass. Here at the top of the mountain, truly connect with nature. Notice the trees, notice the cold snow, lay down and feel the coldness of the ground. In contrast to the sun's energy, as you lay down, see the blue sky and connect with the sun's warmth across the feet and ankles, lower legs, knees, thighs, warmth relaxing the muscles of the hips and sacrum, abdomen, lower back. Feel the warmth across the chest and rib cage. Embrace the sun's energy across the shoulders and arms, forearms, wrists, palms, fingertips. Feel the warmth across the neck muscles and face, and finally the scalp. As that heat is released, all parts of the body, back of your body supported by Mother Earth is no longer cold. You send roots to the core of the earth. You are grounded and connected to the earth and sky above through the sun's energy. As you discover nature itself, you discover your own true nature, which is peace, peace and serenity. Slowly, when you're ready, come back from that deep relaxation, back into the body, wiggle the fingers, toes, stretch the arms and the legs. Yawn if you need to. Go ahead and turn over to the right or to the left side as I read to you a quote from the Oracle Guidebook, the Angel Guide Oracle, and the author is Kyle Gray. Let's see what card we pulled today and see if it resonates with you. An angel filled with joy, and the words mean yes below. So let's see what yes means. The extended meaning behind yes. So yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes. Proceed. If there was any hesitation, go forth, achieve, enjoy, do not hold back. The time is now. Rise up, fly high, light up, express yourself, experience, share. This card is a huge thumbs up. If you are making a huge decision, the answer is yes. Go for it. This is a time for positivity, celebration, and progress. Angels are encouraging you to let in the light and enjoy it. All of your hard work is now paying off. Any endeavors, projects, and opportunities before you are now getting the green light. If you have been holding off for the right time, the timing is now, the time is now, and you are being encouraged to take the next step. You are good to go. If you're feeling scared or worried, that's okay. Invite in help, invite the angels. They are here to guide you, and they want to be part of your success. So relax and experience the joy that is unfolding for you now. Great message, very positive. Wow. All right, so 1 minute of meditation is all that's left in this practice. You know the routine. You can use an affirmation. You could use the contemplation that you have upon this oracle card reading. You could do a prayer of your own denomination, as I mentioned before, or if you want just simply the best and easiest basic way to do this is count the breaths for a minute. If your mind wanders, bring it back on the task. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, prayer position. Thank yourself for coming to the mat today, connecting body, mind, and soul. Each day is a gift granted. Use it wisely, self-develop, and of course, shine on the world. find your purpose, and remember that your health is truly your greatest health. Your wealth, I messed it up. Your health is truly your greatest wealth. It really is. So whatever you think you're doing right in your life, keep doing that. Work out, eat right, stay balanced. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste to you all. Take care. All right, we'll turn out soon. See you tomorrow.